When you divorce, when you break up with me, I'll kill myself. Break up that very day. It is normal to have a suicide mentality. It's normal. Because within the flight and fear mode of every individual, there is a little bit of suicide mentality. Noah had it. Moses had it. Joseph had it. There are situations in our lives that leads us to the thought of suicide.
Elijah.
Yes, they had it. Great men have contemplated suicide. There are people that they've hit them hard in this country with scandal. And the best result is suicide until. And there are many cases like Obeyasra Mekai. Both of them, where their eyes are pointing the virus is coming from. It's not where the virus came from. Unfortunately for me, in my work as a trained HIV certified counselor, I've worked with many clients. And I told you, Chami, your ambition, as it were, to trace the bia adeni fino. And yes, ebia ye pese ye bu obi aten. Anase yes ye pese ye gu obi animase. But no kure woman say, to say only your baby trim plan when ya empemo agro yade. Babaso. What must say? Any of the STDs. Na your baby ye empemo agro when ya bino. Ye too for say, and can be ya. Oba na woni ne ye mpem agro na won hye tadua mu roba no mana so nte se ayembia yade bi sei ena watiti adentia se na be ya munyina mu be solve problem no abom etua nwonko ho a entua duem basa na ya yedwe fede enti me koka chance si a den na beba each man for himself, God for us all. Mary ba kope menko hobiompo de Mary a manya inti me de me na ya ase a che no e ma mo nam kama sa omo no mu fe bebre omo tu bebre yare enko a me de sisi ampo de misuro me ho na so cha me be kwa wi enti ne si solve no. The reason why inti a me wi ya yesi yade no magani hu se yade o cha me be ba wi
Hey, but you me give you no more.
Na so cha me kwa me wo ho.
What me? Okay.
What you game last year? It's your chummy mommy come on me share several times in my place of work. Because you'll be a friend in PTMC, mother to child transmission. A part of the must in quote. And yan shed here, but a VCT, voluntary testing and counseling. A VCT, voluntary testing.
VTC.
Yes, voluntary testing and counseling, so that each of us will know our status. The question is, I said, do you know your HIV status?
Who, me?
You?
Papa.
Do you know why I ask you?
No.
The reason is because you're a public finger. And one of the people we use to encourage others to do are people like us. Your status is very essential. The fact that you are negative today doesn't guarantee you are negative forever. People tested 5 years ago. But Chami, the negligence of our ways of doing things have given us the quest to challenge our own confidence in our HIV status. I fear. So I was coming there.
Yeah, what now? Who tries that?
Jamming.
Yeah, but can't you say you're positive and then
Your mammy, yeah, me say, hey, I didn't
no fear of the results in the bank. I'm sorry, Johnny.
I can buy me, I'm sir. I did.
But tell me, so the issue is that with the reflections I'm getting from the studio, it is what is going to define my conversation for today.
Then one careful.
Because my year juma ya che ochami he kroma ye ti ye nia ye and how do huma kromu hafo a ye be kun no adani jimini wo kromu a my year juma o me enye se bia me kan de wo me ho from the year 2000. I want to see a church in Ghana that never witnessed my voice on HIV/AIDS and counseling programs in their church. Thanks to DKT, thanks to Ghana AIDS Commission, until the money got finished, young and wise. Ochami, HIV in koma me see or call yes or nyim ye try test ye. Ochami ye told me poor. A man bunny a friend mema no mumma. Now I will be a to me one day was a demo hospital B. I had Jumani yen soup, but me pon we in my embeddment and drive. Wouldn't be by and Crophobe say a duni fan about 15 people. Is that right? Yeah. I'm taking care of them. I almost status. Dunum. Okay. So 10 and a half. Half is 5 per the school we went. Dunum. So 10 and a half.
You 50.
May I say? Majority of the girls that walk to me, 15 out of the cases I did the whole day, didn't have husbands over their lives.
That they were positive.
So in their case, asking the partner to even come is an issue.
Who is the partner?
It could be me.
That's what I'm saying.
But inviting me, somebody's husband, is a case. So there are times we tell them, and that is where I taught my people, because that some of the nurses don't have that skill of talking like us. And I'm proud of it. You know, because their session is that when a woman is pregnant, there's a husband. And that breaks them, even blood transfusion. Madam, so we do this to them. But a woman standing and sitting in the first place, there's no has to be a band on it. So I break it down like that. Then you disclose the status of the test to them. Then they are devastated. Before you counsel them and tell them that the child is secured and protected if X, Y, Z. Because anybody listening will be on TMB. We are HIV positive and now nyima akwala no ye wode ebe yama ne ntem akwala no enya obi anim ena nyame adum sisi HIV eduro na de ma ayarefo no HIV for no sisi aya hit 98%.
Oh, okay.
Ye nya cure by hit 98%. The viral load comes very low. And we are ade aye nyina ye boy hu nsam ye nya ade de san yade na de me hia nkrofo ya san won yade. And also me di wachini. Me di wachini. From where I sit. Me nyan krofo a mo resource for me ho, the previous one and the second one. Okay? But me ni me dro kroa. Because the ye yesu an se na moa ne tie no. Se na moa ne tie wo mogya mu no. Ayare san beba. It's difficult when it take over your blood cells. Eti mami condition, I understand her. Especially when she didn't go for normal VCT. But the act of the pregnancy is what has connected her. Say, uncle, your test. No? Fast forward. Utie obano nko bodiemu. Esisi so mikru twetwem ba foforo mechi. Bia nko bodiemu po yaka kwame. Yade aba o. Na wo wi bo ho ban o. With me. It's a state that if it's not professionalism, when we come home at times, we can't even move. And let me tell you, Ashami, maybe you've not been a victim before, but Togo and the rest can testify because they are now coming. That there are condoms in your pocket, but you finish having sex before you remember it's there. Togo should testify.
People like Togo will also say that you cannot eat toffee with a rubber.
Don't worry. No, yes, there. Because the truth of the matter is, let's be truthful to ourselves. Sexual intercourse. On the year 12 from them, then and we did phobia see about to 2 female. So we did same munja. That in the peak of my excitement, 2 female. What's the meaning of that? You are wicked. But let me hear this. It might not be a wholesome conversation for be a UTM, but anyway, and I am majority of the conversation of Brofun because your HIV status is here will high. Which I'm in the other untinka. But nyame adom October ye wie breast cancer we ni wie me dia adwumadi ba beto ani mbo akro yi hu se sisi nyame adom ya nya simple HIV test strip a bi hye wani nkeke Simple way sala. Simple one. A simple one. A simple one. Can sabit my test. Na yen share because I also come baby and you gonna who status are not to figure. But the American say empema grow say young sex. The rate at which it brings HIV infection is below the belt. Oh yes. This is not to encourage anybody to have and yes, American. No. I am saying this to battle my many points and they say once I went yano, the first place of thinking they say Mikru edu biada. I have gotten a case where the woman was positive. And the woman says the husband is having sex with the house help. And the woman says he knows that the people who come to work in their private house sleeps with the house help. So it is the house help who gave it to the husband and the husband has given to her. But watch. And she forced them and she came for the test. Menim, we picked the sample. Bema, say machine boa. Me boa.
The husband is negative.
The husband was negative. The house help was negative. Wow. We tested the 6 months again, they are negative. Till today, they are negative. But the woman is positive. And she's 100% truthful that she has never had any extramarital, and I believe her. So now let's begin to see how she got it. We have been too negligent now with manicure or pedicure. We have neglected the protocols of the way we go to a barbering shop, we're sterilizing the machines. We don't give a fucking damn anymore.
Hey, my God.
The fork I'm using is fork, F-O-R-K.
Yeah, Socrates Safo.
From Socrates Safo's classification committee. So if you see that word, it's not only in your tongue. In a non can it's painful. People don't care anymore. And the disease is a blood-related disease. Look, it is difficult for people to give you transfused blood with HIV. It's not true. Let me tell you what happens to us. We can have 2,000 people coming to do their blood to us. And because we don't do HIV screening, at best we do hepatitis first because it's instant. We can have 2,000 blood donated to us. Before we finish the screening, we'll have only 10 in the hospital. So when you come, we say there's no blood. Don't speak loose.